Hey y'all, it's your girl Lana. Today, excuse me, I'm looking rough. I know that my skin is peeling. My grandma used to get this when she was aggravated. Anyway, today is Tuesday, August 28th. The time is 2:22 p.m. I'm waiting on my money. You know, I gotta have my money. I should have put some lotion on my head, but you know, I didn't. So well, my hair isn't combed. Anyway, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I saw something that it was it was a awe moment. I went to my father's church. This man, it's not my real daddy, but him. See, I can't get it to. Will it ever come into focus? No. Anyway, Greater Mount Sinai Missionary Recruitment Ministries, pastored by pastor teacher Dr. S.S. Rogers. He always says that because he worked hard for that title. So you gotta say that. So I went not last night. I went on Sunday night, which was the fourth Sunday, and that's the night that he does his baptisms. Wonderful night. This older woman decided to rededicate her life to Christ and got rebaptized. But that wasn't the oh my God moment. The moment was, I'm trying to look for some lotion. This part looks bad. The moment was when he did the offering and this little girl comes up. And let me see. Do I have something that looks like it? Okay. It's like this big. We'll say it's about this big. It was this big. But it was like a little purple tin. And she takes it and she opens it and she just dumps it all out. And it was full of pennies. And when she did that, I'm sitting in the second row because I was taught the first row was the mourner's bench, or that's where the deacons sit. And my son is sitting next to me, and I'm like, no, you not. For real? No, you did. No, no, for real? No, she not. And she was. This little baby, she couldn't be no more than 6 or 7. She gave all she had out of her little pig bank. And that touched me. I'm like, okay, me as a 35-year-old, I can think of a million other things to do with my money than to give it all to church. I'm going to keep it real. Yes, I love God. Yes, I love Jesus. But for real, really? So, and me and CJ sat there, my daddy giving me all these, y'all done got them looks. I ain't too old for them looks from my daddy. And he's like, looking at us, what are we talking about? And it's like, we're not talking just to be talking. We're talking about this little girl. And my son is 14. And he's like, I didn't bring no money. I'm like, I didn't bring no money. Well, really, I don't have no money. I'll catch you next week. But if I had some money, even at the bottom of my purse, I would have gave it. Because this little girl put me to shame. And we talked about it, and she was the reason why her grandmother came up and was like, I want to rededicate my life. And my dad was like he always does, he's like, do you have anything to say? And she said, it's all been said. So I felt the need to clap for her, because I'm like, you know what, at your age, and I'm not being funny, I'm not discriminating, it's just a known fact. At your age, to sit there and say, I have done and seen all that I can do and see, and now it's time for me to change my ways and mean it, that's a hell of an accomplishment. And the reason why you're doing it is because of your grandchild. Kudos to you. And I'm really not trying to be funny. So my question to y'all is, how many of y'all have gone to a church and have said, like I have said, basically, yeah, right, I'm not giving you no money. I finally found out what a building fund was about. I thought a building fund was to do a new building, because in Oakland, with the first church, well, that wasn't the first church we belonged to. The first church we belonged to was Mount Zion in San Francisco. So I'm lying. That's the first church we belonged to. But that was the only church. Where me and my mother belonged to was New Bethel. They were doing a building fund, and that was to break ground. Then you hear building fund, and it's like, where's the new building? Well, a building fund, in case you don't know, is to keep the lights on, to keep the water running, to fix stuff that's broken. Just basically the upkeep. I didn't learn that so recently. All I hear is the building fund. I'm looking for the building. Where's it at? Where's the new stuff? You know, it's not going in the pocket. My daddy is the only one that I have seen to get up off his butt, and he's out there doing stuff in the church. Like, really? Why aren't you at home? You busting your butt, ain't nobody helping. Why aren't you at home? It's hot. He'll be there when it's 109 degrees outside in the attic with no air conditioning. Are you serious? Really? So I have mad respect for Pastor, Dr., Teacher Rogers. Plain and simple. I've known this man since I was 14. I have called him daddy from day one. Day one. My grandfather didn't like him from day one. Don't know why. But then my grandfather's supposed to be a preacher, and he was a phony. So it is what it is. I shouldn't say that, but it's true. So, and I don't lie to y'all. So I keeps it real. But so you gotta ask yourself, you don't have to come on here and tell me that's what you do. Ask yourself for real. Are you like me and be like, yeah, I don't give nothing to church. I sit there. I might be a member, I might not, but I really don't give to church. Would you give your last dime to church? Or would you be like, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm done. But that's a personal question. You don't have to tell me. Because, that's between you and God. But what that child really did move me. She had me talking about her apparently for days. And it made me feel I'm sorry. I'm on Facebook too. And they were talking about on bio that Mitt Romney is the only famous woman out there. So what? But Okay, so that's the question I'm posing to y'all. So, yeah, that's all I have to say this time. We don't have much to say. So now I'm basically coming on when I have something important to say. I may be back with a wig review shortly. Yeah, I have a wig review. Hopefully next week. Yeah, maybe. So things that have been going on. I don't know if I said it in the what's going on thing. My grandfather, in-law, my step grandfather-in-law passed away 2 weeks ago. And we're having his memorial this Saturday, September 1st. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Something to say. I'm done. Okay, so on that note, I will see y'all later. If you like it, subscribe. Y'all know what I say. If you like it, subscribe. If not, that's okay. Post your comments at the bottom. I'll see them. They do have to be approved, so don't think that you saying me things and I'm just going to approve them. You know, if y'all way out there, it don't get approved. And that's just because my son has to see it. So, okay, if you like to subscribe, if not, that's okay. It's free country. Okay, I'm gone. I'm out. Bye.